What's up guys, this is Ronnie. Welcome back to our channel Total Technology Zone. This is tutorial 72 and today I'll be going to actually develop one very important tutorial, which is how to develop voice enabled. So sorry for the spelling mistake. Enabled, the voice enabled web research app using GPT-4 and LangChain. Obviously I will be going to use multiple things here that I'll discuss later, but that is the title. Means everything will be voice driven, means you will be asked something with the help of your microphone, and system will definitely going to respond in a audio format. But in the back end, the system will actually go and search in the internet. It will do some sort of research, and after that it will generate the answer, and after that it will convert that answer into an audio format or like voice format from text to speech, and then you will hear it in a kind of a voice. Okay, so basically that is what we'll be going to develop. Let me show you here. So just hold on. Let me run it here. Yes, so system is actually running here, localhost 8501. So maybe localhost 8501. So basically the system is already running here, if you see. So let's say I'll be going to ask something. Can you please tell me, okay, can you please tell me the current tension between Iran and Israel? Whatever information you have, just provide. So let's see whether it is going to give me the information or not. If you see, it is doing something at the back end, and here it is fetching some information here, see. But here it is saying, so it is not able to like get some certificate. So basically some certificate error. So basically some of the website it is trying to fetch, but there actually we are getting some SSL error, right? So let's see. So that is the thing, like if some websites are actually not going to give some error, it is okay, but maybe one or three website will give the error. If you see uh, here, actually in the second attempt it is able to actually face the result, right? So let's see whether it is able to generate the answer in with audio format or not. It is still doing something, and now it is going to.
Tensions between Iran and Israel
See,
have significantly escalated due to recent events involving various Iranian-backed groups and direct military actions. The tensions rose sharply after Hamas and Islamic Jihad, both supported by Iran, attacked Israel on October 7th.
Okay, so we are not going to listen the full audio. So if you could see here, it is going to be a 2-minute audio. So what we will do, I'll just refresh the page. Okay, and I will be going to ask couple of question more. So let me ask some very basic question. Can you tell me what is the current weather in the city of Kolkata, which is located in east part of India or eastern part of India? So the city where I am right now located, so I ask the weather information about that city. So let's see whether it is going to generate the response or not. So if you see, it is doing something. So fetching the pages are done. Now it is going to convert that output.
I don't know the current weather in Kolkata.
Okay, so it is not able to give the current weather in Kolkata. That is strange. So let me ask it some different question. Okay. Can you give me the current temperature in top 5 Indian cities? So let's see. Basically, this tool is actually good for research, but this tool is actually not good for some quick Google search, right? Because this is a web research agent, you can use it for.
I don't have the current temperature information for the top 5 Indian cities.
Okay, so it has no information about Indian cities. Okay, so let me ask some information on some more different topics. So let's see. Can you tell me what is the iPhone 16 like features, like, and when the iPhone 16 is going to be released by Apple? So this sort of information maybe they are going to provide, but some some direct question and answer, like some specific thing it is not going to do, because it is research oriented thing. Okay, so this is fun, right? And after this thing I will show you how to develop this
I don't
tool.
have information on the exact features or the release date of the iPhone 16.
Okay, so let me ask the last question. Can you give me an update on Apple's next phone, which is obviously iPhone 16? Whatever update you have, just provide. Hopefully this will be information oriented, and maybe they are going to give me this information. Okay, so let's see. Okay, still doing some research. Okay, so in few seconds maybe they will get the answer, and after that I will,
Most recent updates on Apple's upcoming iPhone 16 suggest several notable changes and new features. The iPhone 16 Pro models are expected to increase in size, with the iPhone 16 Pro featuring a 6.3-inch display and the iPhone 16 Pro Max featuring a 6.9-inch display. Both standard and Pro models will retain a similar design to the iPhone 15 lineup, though they may include some minor design tweaks such as additional buttons. Apple is also developing new A-series chips for the iPhone 16, which are expected to bring improvements in efficiency and performance. There are also rumors of a high-end iPhone 16 Ultra, but no concrete evidence has been found in early iOS 18 code. The iPhone 16 models are expected to be launched in September 2024.
Okay, so now you can imagine, when I ask it the direct question, it was not able to answer, but now I'm asking him some sort of research oriented question. That time it is going to give me a lot of answer, and even it answer that question, like when it is going to like launch, right? So that is the beauty of this research agent. So basically, if you want to develop some sort of research or reporting kind of a tool, you can directly use this. Now I'll be going to show you how I developed this thing. So basically, first thing first, I have created this front end using Streamlit. So basically, let me explain this thing line by line. I already wrote the code. I don't want to actually write the code in the video, because this is obviously going to increase the video time. That is why I just already wrote the code, and I'm just going to show you guys what are the things, or maybe I can explain. Okay, and obviously I'll be going to share you the code base as well. But before doing that, let me explain the design of this thing. So basically, here I'm using a specific LangChain like chain, that is called this one. So this one, web research retrieval, I'm using that, and also we are using retrieval QA with sources chain. So basically I am developing a RAG here. How I'm actually developing a RAG here? So as a user, I ask a question. So the question is actually passed to the LLM. LLM will actually split up that question into multiple search query, and after that it will search the web, and it will scrape the web pages, right? And after it is scraping the web page, it is actually storing that information into a vector database in a chunked format, and after that it is again taking my question, and again with the help of LLM and retrieval chain, that is document retrieval QA chain, it is actually going to get the answer, and it is actually going to display me the answer. So we have this everything internally happening, and we are using a vector DB here, right? So basically, if I go to the main code, that is the UI. So here, if you remember, we already created a Streamlit UI and also mic recorder. Mic recorder is actually going to convert my audio into speech. That is the thing, right? And then I just import the OpenAI module, right? And next I'm creating this LLM, and this is the title and header, and after that I'm creating a variable. In that variable I'm just going to use this module, which is basically going to convert my audio. Like whenever I ask some question, that audio gets converted into a text, and if the text is actually not blank, it is going to call this function gen answer with this text. Now what is this gen answer? So this gen answer is actually part of this response gen file. So let me go here. So basically here I am actually using Google search API wrapper, Chroma Vector DB. I'm using OpenAI embedding and Chat OpenAI. I'm using Web Research Retriever. So this Web Research Retriever and this Google Search API wrapper is actually doing the web search. So basically, if you see here, I'm creating a LLM. Sorry, chat. I'm creating a large LLM instance here with the help of this chat OpenAI module, and after that I'm instantiating a vector DB with OpenAI embedding function, and this is the name of our Chroma DB here. And then what I'm doing here, I'm just creating a variable search, and after that I'm just using this with the help of this search web API wrapper, and after that in a retriever, web research retriever, I'm just creating a retriever, and the web research retriever is actually getting created with the help of LLM. Means we'll be going to use LLM, we'll be going to use vector stored, and we'll be going to use this search. Means with this search query will be this search query means whatever user is searching, it is going to be passed to this LLM. Like then LLM will convert that into multiple queries, and after that it is going to store the result into vector database, right? And internally it is going to use the Google search API wrapper. Means I have to use two environment variable. One is actually Google search API, and one is actually programmable CSEID. So basically if I go to here in my system, I'll show you these two things. Just remember these two things. So if you go to advanced, if you go to environment variable, you have to set this Google API key and Google CSE API key and 11 lab API key, right? 11 lab API key will help you to convert the text to audio. Google API key and Google CSE key will be going to help you to do the searching. And now how to set this thing? So you have to go to this three URLs. Okay, this is for programmable search engine, right? You have to, with the help of this thing, you will be going to set this key, this thing, Google CSE key, right? Google search engine ID. Okay, and next thing we have to search the API key. So Google API key is actually going to be set from here. This is my API key value. Don't worry, I'll be going to change the value after some time. So I actually set the API key here, right? Google API key, and 11 lab API key will be going to get it from this URL. And the code base, I actually take help from this code base, which I already mentioned in the code. So no need to remember this code, how to convert from text to audio using 11 lab API. They already given the code, just copy and paste it. Okay, so there is no need to remember this thing. I don't hide anything. If people says that they are writing the code by their own, they are very intelligent. Yeah, they are obviously intelligent, but there is no point of hiding something. When you are actually taking help from official documentation, you should let the people or let the audience know, because that is the right thing. Is when a product is getting developed, the developers are actually creating a documentation so that we as a engineer should use them freely, because there are 1,000 products out there, and if you are go and start learning 1,000 products, you will not be able to develop any actual product. So that is why the documentation is very important. So now let me go to the actual code. If you see here actually what is happening with gen answer, I'm calling this function gen answer. If you see here gen answer, it is going to call with the answer. So that is the user input. So retrieval source chain is actually calling with the LLM, and we are calling this retriever web search retriever, that is this variable, and whatever answer we are getting, we are actually return this function as a text format. So that text format is actually coming to here as a response. Now we are calling this function generate audio. Generate audio is actually part of this audio gen file. Audio gen file also I'm giving here. Actually I wrote the code that is from 11 labs. This code I copy pasted this code from here, how to convert a text to audio. So here couple of things. If you remember, I showed you 11 lab API key, you have to get it, and this voice ID you have to get it. The voice ID, I'm using this voice ID, you can get it from 11 lab website. The voice ID basically help you to actually decide whether you want male voice, female voice, like some strong voice, some friendly voice, so many things. And whatever we are converting, ultimately it is going to give us an output file here. That is the output file is actually output.waf, this output file. So now once the output of file is actually created, it is going to play that output.waf. WAV file. So last but not least, let me actually run this code one more time. So basically I'll be going to ask a very simple question. Okay, let me ask, could you please tell me the OpenAI latest model information related to OpenAI latest model? Whatever information you have, just share with us. So I ask it the information about OpenAI latest model. Okay, so let's see whether it is able to give me the answer or not, and that is my last question, and after that I'll be just going to conclude the video. Okay, so let's see.
The latest information about OpenAI's developments includes a reported breakthrough on a model called Q, pronounced Q star. This model, which was recently demonstrated internally, is capable of solving simple math problems and is considered by some within the company to be a significant step towards achieving artificial general intelligence, AGI. AGI refers to AI systems that are smarter than humans. This development has caused discussions and concerns within the AI community about the implications and the need for robust safety protocols.
Okay, so that's it. So I hope you guys are enjoying this series. Try to use my code, try to take reference from this code, and try to develop something more beautiful and share with us and share with the larger community. Okay, so that is my only intention, so that I can give you guys the complete code and you guys can actually try this code, take some help out of it, and try to develop something more. My one recommendation is actually don't stop after watching my video. Try to develop something more, try to add or enhance this solution so that you can actually bring your expertise to the next level. Okay, so with that note, I'll be just going to conclude the video over here. But before I close the video, I would like to request you on a couple of points. Guys, please try to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, share my videos with your family and friend, because your one share and one subscription will help me to grow slowly, because of my ultimate objective is actually to get the large number of audience, and your subscription and sharing will help me to reach my goal. Okay, so please help me to grow. I'm promising that I'll be come back again very soon with next tutorial, and also that tutorial will be again another like fun video. Okay, so with that note, I'll be just going to conclude the video over here. We'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care, goodbye, have a nice day, and happy learning. Thank you.